Let's find our way to seated. We'll grow up nice and tall. Really settle in the sit bones and decide what your body wants today. Maybe it doesn't like the ankles crossed today. Maybe it prefers the soles of the feet together or even the legs extended. It's all totally fine. Or I do have this blanket here today. Maybe even to sit on a blanket or a bolster to lift the hips just a little bit. Sometimes the back really likes that. Relax the shoulders, let them drop down the back, and turn that focus to your breath. Feel that inhale, follow that exhale, and just settle in. Give yourself permission to enjoy your practice, to bring the mind back to the breath if it tries to wander back to your to-do list for the day. Just a reminder that this little period of time, we can focus on just what's happening between the four corners of our mat. Adding a little bit of movement to the breath. You can keep your eyes closed if you like, but on your inhale, you're going to sweep those arms all the way up, bring the palms together overhead, and then exhale, draw those hands down to heart center. Nice and slow. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, draw those hands to heart center. Sweeping that good energy up, drawing it down and in. Let's do two more like that. Then we're going to inhale, sweep tall. On the exhales now, we're going to open up those elbows, pull the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach it tall. Exhale, open up, expand that chest. Two more. Warming up those shoulders. Then we're going to inhale, reach tall. Exhale, we'll twist to the right, reach that right hand behind us. Left hand toward that right knee. Nice tall twist. On our inhale, we'll reach up tall through center. And we'll exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, slowly release those arms all the way down by your side. And then we'll make our way to our tabletop. Hands and knees. And let's cat and cow here first. Inhale for cow, lift the gaze, drop the belly button. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin for cat. And then take your time flowing back and forth between the two. If you want to linger in one or the other, of course, feel free. Otherwise, use that breath. Two more breaths. And then as we find our way back to neutral, we're going to walk our hands to about 90 degrees to the left and start to gaze back toward the feet. And then we'll move through center. We'll take our hands to the right and we'll gaze back on this side. And then back to center, keeping those hips high. We're going to walk those hands away and find a puppy stretch, melting the forehead, the chin, the heart down toward the mat. We don't have to get there. Stretching in those shoulders. And then we're gonna walk those hands to the top, plank position. Shift those shoulders over those wrists, engage the core, modified plank. On our exhale, we'll lower down. Use that inhale to lift just the chest for baby cobra. And on our exhale, we're gonna press back to a child's pose. Stretch out those arms, sink the hips. Inhale, flow it forward, modified plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale for child's pose. And one more like that, flowing forward. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale for child's pose. On our inhale, we're going to flow forward. This time we'll send it up and back. Find that first down dog. Pedal things out here. Shift around. Get comfortable. Really lift those hips. And as you're ready, making our way to the top of the mat, we'll find our ragdoll hanging heavy here. And as we release, we'll roll all the way up into our mountain, anchored in those feet. Circle out those shoulders. We'll circle the other way, squeeze up, roll forward. And then settling in. On our inhale, we're going to reach up tall. Exhale, hinge and fold. On that inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, release and round. And inhale, sweep it tall. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release and round. Inhale, sweep it tall. One more like that. Exhale, folding. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it tall. Palms together. And we'll draw circles on the sky. And the other way. We're going to inhale, reach tall. Exhale, we'll fold. Bring our hands to the mat. We'll step back to a plank. Nice strong plank. Exhale, lower down. Use your inhale for baby cobra. And exhale to press back, down dog. On our inhale, traveling to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it tall. Exhale, we'll fold, find our plank. Use that exhale to lower down. Inhale to lift the chest. And exhale, press it back, down dog. On our inhale, we'll step or walk to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, folding, stepping back to plank, using that exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra or your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, traveling to the top. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Let's take one more. Exhale, fold, finding plank. Using the exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. And we'll travel to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, we'll fold. We're going to step that right foot back and come to a wide leg fold. Hang heavy here. On your inhale, we're going to come to a halfway lift, chest parallel to the floor. Really reach through the crown of the head. And then we'll exhale, release, round. We're going to walk to the top of the mat, finding a runner's lunge, making sure that left knee is over that left ankle. And then we're going to lower that right leg to a low lunge. Feel free to use a blanket like I am for that back knee if that feels better. Breathe into those hips. And then we're going to shift those hips and hands back, pull those left toes up toward the sky and gently fold forward toward that left leg. And then we're going to walk it back to that low lunge. Then we're going to take this right foot and bring it across the wide edge of the mat, opening up to that wide edge for our gate. Arms at that T, left hand extended. We're going to go down that left leg, right arm up and over. And then through center, we'll lower those right fingers, sweep the left up and over. And we're going to come into some circles here. So we're going to drop that left hand on the exhale down toward the mat. On the inhale, sweep it up and over. Exhale, down. Inhale, sweep and reach. One more. And then making our way back up to center. We'll turn toward the top, back to our low lunge. And then we're going to tuck those right toes and find a crescent lunge. Rising tall, take your time. We're going to add some circles here too. So on your exhale, draw those elbows down. On the inhale, hinge, reach, and sweep. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. One more. And then we'll lower those hands to the mat and step back to down dog. Stretch it out, couple of breaths. And on the inhale, we'll travel to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, we'll fold. Left foot back, wide leg fold. We'll inhale for that halfway lift and hold. Reach, breathe into the legs. And then we'll release, round. And we'll start to make our way to the top of the mat. Find that runner's lunge down to your low lunge. Settling in on this side. And we'll shift those hips back, pull those right toes up, hinge and fold forward. And then walk it back to your low lunge. Then we're going to take our left foot, pick it up, take it across that wide edge, and open up to your gate on this side. Down that right leg, left arm, up and over. And through center, we'll lower those left fingers, sweep the right. And then coming into our circles on this side, we'll exhale, drop that right hand. Inhale, reach and sweep up and over a nice big full circle. Use that breath. One more. And then we'll come back up to center, turn back to the top of the mat, that runner's lunge, tucking those left toes. We'll find our way to crescent lunge on this side, rising tall, and then into those circles. Exhale, draw the elbows straight down. On the inhale, hinge forward, sweep those arms out and up. Last one. And then we'll take those fingers all the way to the mat. Step back, down dog. Couple more breaths as our last down dog. Really sink those heels, hang the head. And then as you're ready, take those knees nice and wide and sink it back for child's pose. On that inhale, we're going to flow forward, make our way to that nice easy seat. And let's extend that right leg first. We'll keep the left foot on the inside of the right leg. Pull those right toes back, reach tall, and exhale, hinge and fold. And release. We'll switch sides, the left leg out. We'll keep that right foot on the inside, reach it tall, and we'll hinge and fold. And release. Then we're going to send both legs out, readjust those sit bones, toes back, reach it tall, and hinge and fold. And release. All right, let's plant those feet and roll all the way down. We'll settle in here. Walk those shoulder blades low, settle in those hips. We're going to do a little bridge. So walk the feet about hips distance apart in toward the sit bones. You can take regular bridge, pressing into the feet, lifting the hips, maybe squeeze a little at the top, and really take your time coming all the way back down. With our flow and our arms today, if you want to add the arms as you press and lift the hips, you can sweep the arms up overhead. And as you lower, you can bring those arms all the way back down. Up to you, whatever you like. Use that breath. Let's take one more. And as you settle back in, we'll come into windshield wipers, side to side, back and forth. And we'll drop the knees to the left. Maybe goalpost those arms or bring them out to a T. If you like, you can drop the gaze to the right. And we'll come up through center. Exhale, drop those knees to the right, maybe the gaze to the left. And we'll come back up to center. We're gonna bring that right ankle to the top of the left knee, pull that left leg into chest. A little more love in that right hip here, and really seal the back against the mat. And we'll release on this side. Plant that right foot. We'll bring the left ankle to the right knee, and we'll take reclined pigeon on this side, breathing into that left hip. And as we release, we'll find a full body stretch, reaching the arms overhead, extending the legs. Breathe into all that space. And as you're ready, start to relax the feet, the legs. Maybe take the legs a little wider, let the feet fall open, settle in those hips. Draw the arms down by your sides, palms facing up. Relax the shoulders, soften the chest, unlock the jaw. Finding our way to that Shavasana, coming back to our breath. And finding some stillness. And then we'll gently start to return. First, just to a few deep breaths. And then to some movement, fingers, toes. And then we'll draw the knees in toward the chest. Plant those feet. We'll roll to either side. For our last few breaths of practice, to seal in all the good and to exhale out anything onto the mat we want to leave here. Pressing back up to our easy seat as we're ready. Growing tall. Deep breath. Stretched, not stressed. Namaste.